tremendous financial numbers released on Friday, as you probably heard, that our country made $25 billion last month. $25 billion. It hasn't done that in a long time, and a lot of that's done because of good management, and number one, and maybe even more importantly, the tariffs that are pouring in. We have tariffs pouring in at levels that we have never seen before, and they've only just started. That's really a small portion. It's mostly from cars and aluminum and steel, a little bit of lumber. But they'll really start in about another week. And then in about a month, they'll come in at levels that are extremely strong. And our country's making a lot of money. A lot of money. We're dealing with other countries, and certain countries that would rather have a deal than a regular tariff. And we're willing, if they're willing to open up. These are countries that have been shut to us, but we've been open to them. In other words, they wouldn't let us do business there, but they would do business in our country. Not a fair deal. So the European Union is talking to us. They want to open up their country. I would say Japan to a much lesser extent in terms of opening up their country. Japan, as you know, and we're very close to Japan, but they sell us millions and millions of cars a year. We sell them no cars because they won't accept our cars. And they won't accept much of our agriculture either. So, but they're all changing their ways very, very rapidly. South Korea wants to make a deal other than tariffs. Right now, as you know, they're paying a substantial tariff, but they want to make a difference. So some of these deals, maybe I'll change them and maybe I won't. But our country is making a lot of money for the first time in a long time, in decades. And that's the way it should be. We have a country that's, and I said it the other day to you people, we have a country that was dead. It was dead. It was a goner 1 year ago, and now we have the hottest country in the world. Okay, questions?
About $40 billion that would go to illegal benefits. What does that mean to the bottom line that we're taking away a lot of the fraud and abuse through illegal?
Getting rid of a lot of waste, fraud, and abuse. One of the reasons I think that you'll see the numbers start to be very good for the country, but I think more than anything else, we have tariffs coming in the will be hundreds of billions of dollars.
What's the latest on Gaza, Mr. President?
Gaza, we are talking, and hopefully we're going to get that straightened out over the next week. Let's see what happens.
Gavin Newsom's fighting to keep men and women's sports, fighting with Bondi, McMahon. As a father, as a husband, does he hate women? Why does he want women's sports so badly?
No, I don't know if he hates women, but look, he thinks it's good politically, I guess. He's just saying Gavin Newsom wants to keep men in women's sports. Nobody understands it. Very few. I say it's a 3% issue. You know, they say it's 80-20. It's not 80-20. I think it's 97-3.
So Rosie O'Donnell, she went on Chris Cuomo so recently. She blames you for the fact that she's overweight, depressed, and drunk. What do you say to that? Do you think PDS is going to ever be a DSM-5 diagnosis?
I don't know about Rosie. I watch Rosie. Rosie's a mess. She's a mess. But she left our country, which is a good thing, not a bad thing.
Mr. President, your NATO deal, can you talk to us about the details of the deal?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have a meeting with the Secretary General who's coming in tomorrow. But we basically are going to send them various pieces of very sophisticated military, and they're going to pay us 100% for them. And that's the way we want it. And we've been trying to get that again. I don't think Biden ever asked for it. We're in for about $350 billion. Europe is in for $100 billion. That's a lot of money, 100, but they should be in actually for more than us. So as we send equipment, they're going to reimburse us for that equipment. Doesn't that sound good? That's the way it should have been a long time ago.
Just to follow up, are you still going to send petitions to files with your thing?
I haven't agreed on the number yet, but they're going to have some because they do need protection. But the European Union is paying for it. We're not paying anything for it. But we will send it. It'll be business for us, and we will send them Patriots, which they desperately need, because Putin really surprised a lot of people. He talks nice, and then he bombs everybody in the evening. So there's a little bit of a problem there, and I don't like it.